Good afternoon, students. First College of Commerce and Computer Studies presents course on GDS Mathematics. In this course, we learn profit and loss. Myself, Professor Santosh kakde from Department of Mathematics and Statistics. So today we are going to learn more about the profit and loss. Now, in this unit, we learn terms and formulas, trade discount and cash discount, introduction to commission and brokerage. So first, terms and formulae. Now let us see what is cost price and the total amount paid for purchasing an article, transportation charges, octroi, etc. is called cost price of that article. Now, what is mark price? Mark price, the price of an article which is printed in the price list or catalog so as to ensure that the consumer gets article at that price is called mark price or list price or catalog price. These all terms are equivalent, which are mark price, list price, or catalog price. So let us see selling price. Total amount arised by selling an article is called selling price of that article. So let us see trade discount and cash discount also, and then we will proceed on. So what is trade discount? Traders who buy goods in large quantities from manufacturers or wholesalers are generally given an allowance on the list price of the goods. This is known as trade discount. Now, the discount given by retailer to a purchaser is called cash discount. Sometimes a buyer may get benefit of both discounts. In such a case, cash discount should be calculated on the net value of the goods after deducting trade discount. Therefore, net selling price is the amount raised by the seller after giving discount. If no discount is given, then selling price will be same as the mark price. If the selling price is more than the cost price, then we say that a profit is raised by in the transaction. Next one, therefore we can say that profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. If cost price is more than the selling price, then we say that a loss is incurred in the transaction. Therefore, we can say that loss is equal to selling price minus, sorry, cost price minus selling price. Now, while solving the problem, students are advised to remember the following points. You have to remember all these points while solving the examples. Most of the students making the mistakes here. So, percentage profit or loss is always calculated on the cost price, that is CP. Remember this one, profit percent, whatever the loss and profit is always calculated on CP. Next one, commission or discount is always given on the selling price. Next one, percentage profit or loss does not depend on the number of articles sold. Remember this one. Percentage profit or loss does not depend on the number of articles sold. Whatever articles, how many articles you have sold, it is not depend the percentage profit or loss on it. Similarly, in a purchase case, number of articles purchased or sold. Next one, note if an article costing rupees X rupees is sold at Y% profit, its selling price is equal to 100 plus Y upon 100 into X. Next, and if it is sold at Y% loss, then its selling price is equal to 100 minus Y into upon 100 into X. These are the handy formulas. You have to remember all these formulas while verifying or cross verifying or solving examples. Because in the most competitive examinations also this article will be asked profit and loss. Lot of examples are asked in the competitive examinations also. So you have to remember these formulas also. So let us see examples. Now we will see several types of examples in this unit, profit and loss. So let us consider type 1 to find the percent profit or loss when SP and CP are given. That is selling price and cost price are given. Then we have to calculate percent profit or loss. So let us consider example. A scooter costing rupees 12,000 rupees was sold for 10,400 rupees after 2 years. How many years? 2 years. Now find the percentage loss. We have to find the percentage loss. Now we have to find the solution of this problem. Solution: loss is equal to 12,000 minus 10,400. So it's nothing but gives us 1,600 rupees loss. Now on CP, that is cost price, if 12,000 rupees, loss is 1,600 rupees. So on the 100 rupees, how much loss we have to calculate? So just taking cross multiplication, 100 into 1600, that is 1,600 divided by 12,000, and just simplifying, cancelling zeros in denominator and numerator, and just simplifying all these quantities, we get 14 by 3, which is approximately 14 by 3% loss. There is 14 by 3% loss. You may calculate it. If you know, then you can calculate its answer in decimal point also. If not, then you can leave it here. So this one is the procedure. How, if selling price and cost price are given, any one of them is given, and you have to find the profit or loss in percent, isn't it? And these are the very, very easy and basic examples you have to learn. Next type we have to see to find SP and CP, that is selling price, and to find selling price when cost price and percent profit or loss is given. So let us see example. Goods worth 6,000 rupees are purchased. What should be the selling price to earn of profit to 12%? Now, what quantities are given? We have to purchase the goods of 6,000 rupees, and we have to find the selling price to earn a profit of 12%. It means that whenever we are going to solve such a type of examples, we have to remember first what quantities we have to give on and which quantities we have to find. And depending on that, we just apply this some basic formulas and get the answer. But remember that you have to identify which quantities are given and which quantities we have to find. So here in this case, goods worth 6,000 rupees we have to purchase, and we have to say it at the profit 12%. So we have to calculate its selling price. that is in how much price we have to sell this one, or we have said. So let us consider this one by one. To earn 12% profit, an article costing rupees 100. If the cost of article is 100 rupees, then we have to sold it at rupees 112 rupees. 112 rupees. Therefore, if the cost CP is 100 rupees, then selling price is, that is cost price. Whatever we have taken, that will be called cost price, and whatever we have sold, it is called the selling price. So just if cost price is 100 rupees, selling price is 112 rupees. If similar way, the cost price is 6,000, selling price is let us consider X. So just we have to multiply all these quantities and calculate. So we get the answer 6720. 6720. So when cost price is 6,000 rupees, its selling price is 6,720 rupees. So whatever the goods worth of 6,000 rupees, if we want to sell it at profit 12%, then its selling price must be 6,720 rupees. Yes, so gold sold must be 6,720 rupees. And let us proceed. We have to take another one type of example. Now we have already learned the two types of examples. Now we will see third type of example. To find cost price, when SP and profit percent or loss is given. Yes. And previously example, we have to find the SP, that is selling price, when CP and percent profit or loss is given. Here we have to find, in third type of example, we have to find CP, that is cost price, when selling price and percent profit or loss is given. Now, in a similar way, whatever given quantities, we have to just analyze what quantities are given and which quantities we have to find. Let us consider one more example. A camera when sold for 1674 resulted in a loss of 7%. The camera cost is 200 rupees, then its cost, that is 93 rupees. So what was the cost price of the camera? At what cost we have purchased the camera? So that price we have to calculate. So in this case, the sold price of camera is 1,670 rupees, and we have to result in a loss of 7%. So let us consider solution. A loss of 7% means if the camera is purchased for 100 rupees, it is sold for 93 rupees. It is sold for 93 rupees. You have to just, I think here we have making some mistakes. All of you here remember this one is the 93. This one is the 93. And so let us consider, therefore, when selling price is 93, cost price is 100 rupees. When selling price is 1674, we have to calculate the selling price of this one. Now, in such a type of examples, it is necessary to calculate the selling price or cost price depending on loss and profit. Depending on loss and profit, isn't it? So in this case, selling price of article is 93 and its cost is price is 100 rupees. You can reverse these quantities also, but remember, whatever you have to do it in a good way. That is, you have to don't make any mistakes. So let us proceed on. Just we cross multiplying all these quantities and calculating these values, we get the x value is nothing but 6720. That means, sorry, we have to then here is 180 1800. So when selling price is 1674, we have to cost price is 1800. So you have to write whatever the answer in a full form. Next one, consider to find the percent profit loss when some goods are sold at profit and the remaining at loss. So remember this one. So in such a type of examples, which fourth one type, to find percent profit loss. Now in this case, we have to find whatever the percentage when some goods are sold at a profit and remaining at loss. So let us consider a book seller purchased 800 copies of a book for rupees 4,400 and he sold 600 at a profit of 20%. And the remaining copies at the loss of 25%. Find percent profit loss in the total transaction. Now look at here. He sold the two quantities, 600 at a profit and 20% of 20%. Whatever the he sold 600 at profit of 20% and the remaining copies at loss of 25%. Now here two quantities we have to consider. One is the profit and another one is the loss. We have to find the percent profit or loss, whatever in the transaction, isn't it? So you must be understood the examples, what quantities we have given and what quantity we have to find. So in this case, the bookseller purchased the 800 copies of book for rupees 4400. That is 4,400 rupees. I think all of you read this one example and just we proceed for the solution. Now cost price of the 800 copies is 4,400 rupees. Each copy cost is 5.50. How we calculated this one? Just we have to calculate this quantity, that is 4400 by 800 rupees, by 800 rupees. Sorry, 800, just 800 copies. We have to divide these copies with this money and we get the answer is 5.50. That's it. This is the cost of one copy. Now, if cost price of 600 copies is rupees, this one, so this one 600 into 5.500, which gives us 4,400 rupees. So this one let us consider now. Each copy's cost is this one. Now what we proceed now, 600 copies cost we have to calculate it separately and remaining copies of 20. Now remaining total copies are 800. So remaining copies are 200. So on the basis of this one, we calculated profit 20% on 600 copies when these copies are sold. Okay, so just we calculated 600 copies cost. So 600 copies is cost is 600 into 5.50. Why it is? Because each copy's cost is 5 rupees 50 paise. So just we multiply all these quantities and we get the answer rupees 3,300 rupees for cost price that in which cost we have bring 600 copies. Just we do divide the 4,400 rupees because some part is in loss, some part is in profit. So let us proceed on. Now selling price of these copies at 20% profit. Now whatever the copies we have said, how many copies we have to sell? We have said already 600 copies, isn't it? Now in 600 copies, we have sell it at price of 20% profit. So just multiplying, we get the profit of 3300. So again, we increase 20% of in it. So just we increase using the formula 100 plus 20 upon 100 into 3,300 rupees and getting calculated, we get 3960. So what it means that, friend, we brought 600 copies at the price of 3,300 rupees. We have sell these copies. We have sell these copies at the profit of three. Its selling price is 3,960 rupees. Now the remaining copies are 200. So cost price of 200 price is nothing but just calculated 200 into 5.50. We get 1100. That is 100. Now remember here, some students get confused or some students get calculated it wrongly. But how you can correct it, I will tell you. If cost of 600, that is 600 copies are 3300 and cost price of 200 copies is 110, make them added. So what it gives us 4400, that is 4,400. When we adding 3,300 and 1,100 rupees, then we will get 4,400. If this answer tallies with total copies, then your answer must be correct. Otherwise, you have to see where you have make mistake, isn't it? So based on this one, these copies now we have to proceed 200 copies we have sold at loss of 25%. So 25% loss. So we just calculated how much of the selling price of that cost. So 100 minus 25 upon 100. We already given these formulas to you. You have to go through this and remember it also. Into 1,100 rupees, just calculate all these things, we get 825. So what it means, 1,100 cost price is the copies of that price. We have sold these copies at the price of 825. That means we have make 25% loss and we get 825 rupees. So total selling price of these articles, all the articles is 3960 plus 825, isn't it? These copies we have already sold 600 copies. These are the cost of 600 copies and 825 is the selling price of 200 copies, isn't it? So these copies are already sold and we get this money, that is selling price. Just we add it 4785, we get 4785. Remember this one, isn't it? So of course, 4785. Now all of you know we have purchased 800 copies of at the price of 4,400 rupees. That is cost price of that one. That is for which one is greater? 4400 or 4780? That is 4780 is obviously greater. So we have make here profit. So just write in down the formula. Profit is equal to selling price minus cost price. Just put it in the formula and calculate it. We just know the answer 385. So when cost price is 4400, we get the profit 385 rupees. Remember this one? 385, isn't it? Now we have to calculate the profit percent. So when cost price is 100 rupees, we just profit is x rupees, just x is equal to cross multiplying and calculating answers. 0 gets answers 44. This one is 0 gets answers. We 44 into divided by 385 divided by 44, we get 8.75 rupees. So we get the profit 8.75%. Hmm? So there is 8.75% profit in the total transaction. Now let us consider one more type of example. To decide the mark price of an article, FNCP percent profit and percent commission is known. We have to decide the mark price of an article, that which price we have to sell it when our CP, that is cost price, and percent profit and percent commission is known. So let us consider one type of example of this one. A dealer in furniture buys chairs at rupees 340 each. Hmm? One chair one chair cost has 340 rupees. At what price should he mark them for sale so that he may earn a profit of 25% after giving 15% discount? Hmm? When you are going to in the market, a lot of dealers or sellers give you discount also. After giving discount, they also earn the profit. Remember this one. So they use such a type of knowledge where profit and discount is also included, isn't it? So let us consider in this example what it says. The dealer in a furniture buys chairs at rupees 340, 340 rupees each. They have taken this chair at this cost price 340 rupees each, and he want to sell at the profit of 25%. Hmm? But he also gives the 15% discount. So let us consider, let us mark price of the chair is X. So discount at 15%. So 15x upon 100. Net selling price is X minus 15x upon 100. So 85 upon X, 85x upon 100 is the net selling price of that article. Now you have to calculate X also. Remember this one. Otherwise, you may say that your answer is in X form, that is 85x upon 100. Then how we know that? Can we get the profit of 25% after giving 15% discount? Because your answer is in the whatever quantity we have considered, that is mark price of rupees X rupees. So let us consider, just simplifying this one. The chair cost is 340, that is 340 rupees, and we have to make the profit of 25%. So it is net selling price is nothing but 100 plus 25 upon 100 into 340. So simplifying this one, we get 425 rupees after 25% profit. So that's why we are adding here. Plus sign. Now remember this one. So just this one into this one, 17x. You may call this one equation 1, and this one is equal to this one. So 17x upon 20 is equal to 4 to 5. Just simplify. So 17x 4 is equal to 20 into 4 to 5. You may simplify again. 4 to 5 into 20 by 17. So x is equal to 500. So you have to mark price of the chair should be 500 rupees, isn't it? Now, in this problem, we have seen how to find the mark price of an article when the following are known. That is, which quantity, cost price of the article, and definitely because the cost of the article is 340, that is 340 rupees. We have already seen it in example, and discount is also given. Percent discount is to be given. In this case, 15%, 50, 15% discount is given. Now, however, we give below an elegant formula to find the mark price at once. So this one is the formula where without going to all the procedure, we just mark price is equal to 100 plus percent profit and divided by 100 minus percent discount into cost price. Just remember this one. And in this case, we have the 25% profit, 15% discount, and cost price is 340. So just solving all these quantities, no 1 to 5 might be getting a simplification here. 1 to 5 upon 85 into 340. So it gives mark price is nothing but 500, isn't it? So this one is the short formula. You have to make cross verify your answer, or you may use this one formula. No problem at all, isn't it? So we have to proceed another type of the examples. Let us consider miscellaneous. It contains all the types. Whatever we learn, we just we could all these types and we solve that is mixed types of examples, miscellaneous, isn't it? Whatever given, whatever you have to find. Just look at this example. The profit released by selling an article at 49.50 is 7 by 4 times the profit released by selling it at rupees 45. Sometimes common sense also works in such a type of example in profit and loss. Hmm. Uh, find the cost price of the article. So let us consider solution. Let cost of price of the article will be X rupees, and therefore profit when it is sold at rupees 45. So 45 minus X, profit when it is sold at 49.50 is 49.50 minus X. So by given information, 49.15 minus X, that is profit when sold at this one, and when profit sold at this price, we have to just wait here, simplify it. 49.15 minus X is equal to 7 by 4 times this one. So 45 minus X, because here times is also given word, times the profit release, isn't it? So you just know the what relation is given here. Times means you have to multiply all these quantities and just simplifying, we get 4 into left hand side. 498 minus 4x is equal to 7 times 45 is nothing but 315 minus 7x, and just simplifying one side x terms and another all the numbers. So 3x is equal to 315 minus 198, and we get the answer x is equal to 117. That is which has the cost price of the article, isn't it? Here we have to divide it by this one is 3, and we get x is equal to 39 rupees. Therefore, cost price of the article is rupees 39. Now let us one more example, because it contains all types of mixed problems, whatever types we have seen previously. So we will take one more example. Example 1/17 of the cost price is 1/22 of selling price, 10% of the cost price, and 5% of the selling price differ by 12. Find the CP and Yes, that is, we have the cost price and selling price to find. So without wasting our time, we have to see in the solution, let X be the cost price and Y be the selling price of an article. So just X upon 17, that is 1/7 of cost price of 1/12 of selling price. So we just make the relation and simplify, that is 22x is equal to 17y, and we can give it as equation 1. Also, second one equation is 10% of the selling price. So x upon 10 is equal to y upon 20 plus 12. So why is it so? You have to calculate it. Remember, if not you are getting the answer, then please ask me. Okay. So let us proceed. Just simplifying this equation, we get the 2x is equal to y plus 240. Here I will not simplify it, just writing the in equation form. If anyone not simplified in a after simplifying this answer, then please contact me. So 2x is equal to y plus 240. This one is the equation 2. From equation 1 and 2, we just simplified. First equation is 22x minus 17y is equal to 0, and second equation is 22x. Now remember this one, we have to multiply second equation with 11. So it gives 11 into 2, that is 22x. This one is this one. We have to simplify this one with this one. So whatever the equation 2, we just multiply with 11. So 22x minus 11y is equal to 240 into 11. So you get the simplification. You maybe calculated 22x. Just subtracting all these examples, we get 6y is equal to 240 into 11. Remember this one because all coefficient of x are same, so getting cancelled, minus minus. So this one is the 6x, 11, 17 minus 11 is 6x. This minus this is nothing but this. So minus this minus plus and this one. So 6y is equal to this one quantities. So just getting simplified, we get y is equal to 440. Now all of you know what we have to consider y, that is selling price. Now we have to calculate the cost price, which is denoted by we have x. So subtracting whatever the quantity is y in any one equation, 1 or 2. In this example, we have considered subtracting equation whatever the quantity of y in equation 2, and we get the answer x is nothing but 340. So let 340 be the cost price and 440 be the selling price of the article. So these are the several types of examples based on profit and loss. Now it's your turn. You have to go at home, open your notebook, take a pen with calculator and solve these are examples which you have to solve. So shall we take one more example? Okay, we will take one more example, then I will give you homework. So let us consider one more example. A man sold two machines at rupees 990 each. On one, he gained 10%, and on the other, he lost 10%, and find the percentage profit or loss in the total transaction. So let us proceed on solution. Let x be the cost price of the machine on which he gained 10%, be rupees x. So by formula, just the selling price is equal to this one. Just put all these quantities and you get the answer 11x upon 10. And by given the relation 11x upon 10 is nothing but 990. Just simplifying, we get the x is equal to 900. Now let the cost price of the machine on the which he lost 10% be y. Now here he gained, that is profit, and here he is the loss. So by formula, just formula, put the formulas and put the values, we get the value 9y upon 10. Just equating all these quantities, we find the y is equal to 1100. That is 1100. Now we have to use the total cost price is 900 plus 1100 rupees. That is total cost is total CP is 2000 and total SP is equal to 2 into 900, that is 1980, and loss is 20 rupees. So cost price of 200, loss is 20%. Therefore CP of 100, loss is 1%. That's it. So there is 1% loss in the total transaction. That's it. This is very simplified and a very easy example way. Just go through all of you these examples again once, and if any difficulty, then let me know. So here are the two examples for your homework. You just go through it, just open your notebook and solve it. And thanks a lot for joining today's session. If you any difficulty, then let me know. Thank you, thanks a lot.